Did you know that studies show that sugar affects the brain's hunger-relating hormones, leptin and ghrelin? This can lead to leptin resistance, which makes it harder for your brain to recognize when you're full, which encourages overeating and weight gain. Essentially, regular sugar consumption can rewire the brain to crave more sugar, while simultaneously dulling the brain's natural appetite control. Sugar cravings, the ultimate temptation that can derail even the best of intentions when it comes to our health and wellness goals. The truth is, overcoming sugar cravings is crucial if we want to feel our best, maintain a healthy weight, and reduce our risk of chronic diseases. When it comes to sugar cravings, many of us know how hard it can be to resist the temptation of sweet treats, especially when we're feeling stressed, emotional, or even bored. We might turn to sugar as a way to comfort ourselves, reward ourselves, or simply because we feel like we deserve a treat. But the problem is, once we start, it's really hard to stop. We get caught up in a cycle of cravings and consumption that can be tough to break. Sugar cravings can also be addictive, making it difficult for us to cut back or just quit cold turkey. And let's be real, the temptation is everywhere, from social media to TV commercials to the snacks and treats that line the shelves of our grocery stores. It's no wonder that so many of us struggle with sugar cravings. And it's easy to feel like we're the only ones who can't seem to get it under control. But here's the thing, sugar cravings are not a sign of weakness, and they're not something that we have to live with. With the right strategies and mindset, we can learn to manage our sugar cravings and develop healthier relationships with food. So what are the 3 proven strategies that can help us say goodbye to sugar cravings for good? The first strategy is to focus on balancing our blood sugar levels through diet and nutrition. This means eating regular, balanced meals that include protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, as well as incorporating fiber-rich foods and healthy snacks into our daily routine. The second strategy is to identify and address the emotional triggers that drive our sugar cravings. This might involve keeping a food diary to track our emotions and eating patterns, practicing mindfulness and self-compassion, and finding healthier ways to cope with stress and emotional discomfort. The third strategy is to use natural supplements and spices to reduce our sugar cravings and support our overall health. This might include incorporating herbs and spices like cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric into our cooking, as well as taking supplements like chromium and vitamin B complex to support our metabolism and energy levels. But out of these 3 strategies, there's one that stands out as the most impactful in helping people say goodbye to sugar cravings for good. And that's the strategy of addressing emotional triggers. You see, when we take the time to understand why we're reaching for sugar in the first place, we can start to make meaningful changes that will last a lifetime. By addressing our emotional triggers, we can reduce our sugar cravings and develop healthier relationships with food and our bodies. We can start to see that sugar cravings aren't about weakness or lack of willpower, but about a deeper need for comfort, love, or care. Let's take a look at our friend Sarah. Sarah often reaches for sugary snacks when she's feeling stressed at work. She knows it's not helping her health goals, but the immediate comfort of a sugary treat feels like a quick escape from her stress. The first thing Sarah needs to do to overcome this trigger is identify the trigger and the emotion. She notices that she craves sugary foods most when she's under tight deadlines or feeling overwhelmed by her workload. Instead of grabbing a snack right away, Sarah takes a few deep breaths. She asks herself, am I really hungry or am I just feeling stressed? Sarah then decides to create an alternative response. she decides to try a quick 5-minute walk or stretch at her desk each time she feels the craving coming on. If she's at home, she might even try a short meditation session or drink a glass of water. If she still feels like she needs a snack, Sarah keeps healthier options on hand, like almonds or fruit, which satisfy her need for a break without the sugar spike. And each time Sarah successfully avoids the sugary snack, she feels a sense of accomplishment, which builds her confidence in handling stress without sugar. By recognizing her emotional trigger, Sarah can redirect her cravings into something more constructive, reinforcing new habits that satisfy her need for relief without the negative impact of sugar. In today's video, we've discussed the challenges of sugar cravings and the 3 proven strategies that can help us overcome them. Remember, saying goodbye to sugar cravings isn't about deprivation or perfection. It's about developing a healthier relationship with food in our bodies. Remember how Sarah overcame the trigger. She identified the trigger. She paused and reflected whenever that temptation arose. She created an alternative response. She found healthier substitutes, and then she reinforced her positive behavior, which built confidence in handling the stress without the sugar. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are some of your favorite strategies for managing sugar cravings? And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more health tips and strategies.